Hey friends, and welcome to a super short Supanova Sydney vlog. If you guys didn't know, Supanova was on in Sydney last weekend, and it was one of the very first conventions that I've ever been to. We try our best to go every year, and sometimes I even cosplay. So for this one, I was cosplaying the Huntress, and if you want to see how I made that, then you can check out my other vlog where I recorded my process. I was lucky enough to have my sister Mimi join me for the weekend, and she came and dressed up as Geralt, or a female Geralt, and Alch was in charge of recording for the event. So it's only thanks to him that I have any footage from Supanova to post for this vlog whatsoever. We first started in the artist alley, and our main goal was to find things that we hadn't seen yet. I was excited because my cosplay did get recognized by a few people, and I did get stopped for photos as well. There were a few things that we hadn't really seen before, with the addition of some bluey artwork, some painting on vinyl records. There was a guy that was dressed up and doing tarot readings. We saw some pretty good Freddy Fazbears, and of course, plenty of cosplayers. It wasn't long until we went into the main expo hall, and it was absolutely packed. This weekend specifically, it decided to absolutely pour on the Saturday, and we did have to walk in the rain from the car park as well, which was quite far. We did run into my friend Mario, who was cosplayed with his partner. We saw some swords, and Mimi got hooked in by some book-scented candles. There was a really cute store that had some wooden coasters and some handmade wooden signs. Alch is a big fan of Lilo and Stitch, and I was really eyeing off the one that said Ohana means family. We have also been seeing a lot more LARPing stuff at conventions now. I know they've always had foam swords and things, but they were selling shields and armor and tiaras, and a whole bunch of other things that you could grab. Another new cool addition since Oddities and Curiosities is seeing a lot more taxidermy and other things similar. Alch also found some toys that he used to have when he was a kid, but of course they were quite expensive, so we didn't buy anything. On display, they had a whole bunch of Ghostbusters vehicles and people dressed up from the series. And then there were things from other franchises like a giant Transformer or things from Star Wars. This area was more of an area for like photo opportunities and for kids to meet these figures. And it's cool to see that they're doing it a little bit more as well. Speaking of LARPing, there was a walled off area where you could grab a foam sword and actually fight with other people. It's pretty funny to see characters like Asterion getting in the ring. I did also find a photographer that was walking the floor and getting pictures of cosplays, and while I was waiting for him, I did get stopped a couple of times for other photos. If you do want to see some of the photos that we took at the event, then you can check out my Instagram. I'm Just Ellie will do over there as well. I was pretty excited. Whenever I make a cosplay, I do want to try and get as many professional photos done as possible, but I almost always seem to forget. So the fact that we just ran into these guys was pretty cool because I was happy that I was able to document it. We were pretty much done for the day after that, but on the way back to the car, we stopped on the side near some trees to get some creepy looking photos of my cosplay. I am cosplaying Huntress from DBD after all.
The sword. If only I could grab this sword to open the tape.
I'm sure you can find one.
Ow.
Don't grab the blade then.
No, the handle actually hit me, not the blade. Sheep. Oh, hefty boy.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy.
The heck?
It's buckled in.
Oh.
Ooh. There's normally not this much packaging.
Premium.
Okay.
Clone. I can't clone myself.
If y'all should know anything about me, it's the fact that I buy a sword at every convention. So when we got home, Alch unboxed it for me. And in the meantime, Mimi was getting Suki cuddles.
What the fuck is this bitch?
We're home now. We got home only after a few hours of the convention. It was pretty fun. I was very happy with how the cosplay turned out, and my sister Mimi joined us. She did go home though because she had something on, so she didn't stick around too long, but that was okay. We ended up getting some pictures of my cosplay in the trees near the showgrounds as well, which was really cool. And we did hear that there was going to be an after party tonight, but it is pouring outside and Alch and I are quite tired, so maybe if we knew of the after party ahead of time we might go, but for now it's just a night in. We've already had some food, we've had a little bit of a nap, and we're just chilling. I hope you liked the Supanova vlog. I think it might end up being quite short after I edit it down, but Supanova was probably the first convention that I had ever been to, so I still try to go every year if I can, whether it's to cosplay or buy a sword, and I absolutely love it each and every time. It's been great seeing friends there and catching up with people and improving my cosplay and just going to a con that's local as well. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It means a lot if you're still watching, and I hope to see you soon. I think we've got a couple of conventions coming up. We've got a Ren Fair in 2 weeks. We have SmashCon in 4 weeks, I believe, and then Nintendo Live at the end of August as well. So there will be event vlogs hopefully, and I hope to see you and capture all of them. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.